Oh, good morning. It's day 7. I'm less cranky than I was yesterday. That has partially to do with that Ibiza is calling, and I'm about 250 kilometers away from Valencia. And so I'm just having a relaxed and civilized cup of coffee with Simmy here in the background. So I have to be there at the ferry at 4 o'clock, and it leaves at 5. And so at 7 p.m. I'll be in Ibiza. Kind of wondering what that is like. Over and out. Oh yeah, one more thing. It's ice cold. We are 850 meters high above sea level, so you have to deduct 8 Celsius from the otherwise 28 degrees or something like this. So right now it's just sort of hovering between 18 and 19, and there's a cool wind going. So I'm actually gonna sit inside to warm up a little bit. Over and out. Well, will you look at this, my dear Scooty? Hang on, I will go closer. So for the first time on this trip, do I have time actually? And I drove slowly, about 100, and downhill and with a backwind. And so 100 kilometers, exactly 2.87 liters. That's pretty good. Well done, Simmy. So, while I'm finding my way to the harbor in Denia, here a short little impression of this harbor town. There's of course a big touristy part too right on the shore, but this seems to be the older part of it, and it's very impressive. It's very impressive. So this fairly high mountain here, and behind me about 100 meters further is already the ocean. Very nice. So I have a little bit of extra time, and I decided to drive up that mountain that I just showed you. It is absolutely gorgeous here. And that is all the way up still. We're gonna drive a little bit together. So that's as far as it goes. That's it. But boy, what a house to live in. Yeah, see, this is what I came here for holiday. To see this, to live in this. Breathe the sea air, beautiful warmth, amazing blue sky. Just like in the tourist brochures. So, I'm getting somewhat what I came for. Alright, now I do have a complaint to make. I told the cell phone to guide me to the ferry in the harbor. Does this look like a harbor to you? Something went wrong here. I think I'm gonna have to rely on my own kind of guts and find it. But this is rather typical because the addresses for harbors are of course very complicated and difficult, you know, container B on 37,000 key, blah, and so on. And but this is definitely not a harbor. The GPS got me to the wrong location too, but at least it was at the ocean. So 1-0 for the GPS. So I made it. There's my ferry. The cell phone managed on the second shot to get me here. There's Simmy. There's the ocean, if you can see it. Okay, so I'm on the ferry. We haven't quite left yet. The island music is already blaring. And this is Europe after all. On the ferry, not just plastic wrapped muffins or anything, or 3-day-old sandwiches, but I'm having a very civilized piece of cake with a civilized coffee con leche. So I guess I'm in Europe now. Oh my gosh, this chocolate sort of vanilla cream with a bit of mango, all chocolate covered. It is amazing, absolutely amazing. Yep. That's what Europe is all about. So, it's all gone. This is just 10 seconds after the last cut. I'm gonna have to get a second piece. You know, once in a while, when the exhaustion level is the right one and when the frustration level is the right one, you somehow need an experience like this to realize you're on holiday. Oh, that's a wonderful, wonderful cake. But I'll spare you the second and third piece. I won't film it. Bye. Okay, everyone. I'm now in Ibiza, just landed with the ferry. And I have to cross the entire island to San Antonio, which is a mind-boggling 18 kilometers. I'll give a last shot from the hotel room. All right, I've made it. I'm utterly exhausted. I'm in Ibiza, and I haven't slept properly, well, because only very shortly because of the stress. I haven't eaten much because of digestion. You can't when you drive a bike. You know, I've had one success in 7 days, and so it's only light fare, you know, salads and a bit of cheese and then whatever is easily digestible. So I've been dreaming about a juicy fat steak. And on my way here, because the GPS led me along the whole strip, I saw a big American grill. So I'm gonna have a big Texas steak tonight. So I have 3 days of recuperation, and then it's on the road again. So tomorrow I might not make an update because I'm just recuperating. I probably just will sleep most of the time and maybe roll on the beach for an hour or so. And then the next day after I'll do something again, because maybe I'll rent an e-bike and drive into the mountains here, and if there's no e-bikes available, then I'll hike myself and explore the island a little bit, and then the next day it's on the road again. So, but I'm gonna have a good night's sleep tonight and try to digest that big fat steak that I'm about to have. So, over and out. So, this isn't quite what I had expected. American grill, I did find it. Cruised around a little bit, and there's a big burger there, and so I talked to the waiter, and one of them speaks English, and he said that yes, they don't have steak, and he offered me a light salad with a bit of chicken, and so I said no, I need a big fat juicy steak with the fat dribbling off my elbow, but they don't have that. So I ordered the biggest cheeseburger that they have. And tomorrow I'll look for a steakhouse. Over and out. It's not a steak, but look at this. Wow. So that's 2 patties, a fried egg, bacon, onion, everything that grows around here. Beautiful. I think I found a worthy substitute.